When you see this flag, you might think you're at a military installation. This is actually a prison dorm at the Santa Rosa Correctional Institution. It's a veterans program for inmates who are veterans to help them transition back into society. More than 36 men are housed in the veterans dorm. They represent every branch of military service. Some saw combat decades ago in Vietnam, others more recently in Iraq and Afghanistan. All are fighting a new battle. Life in prison.
I spent 2 years in the general population, and the biggest thing here in the veterans dorm is the atmosphere, and it's people who've come together voluntarily of their own free will who want to make changes in their life. And I knew I obviously had all the signs in the world telling me I needed to make some changes.
Bob Correctional is serving a 13-year sentence for DUI manslaughter. The former Navy pilot drove drunk in 2011 and caused an accident that killed a Navarre man.
I know I have a 13-year sentence, but I'm the lucky one. I'm talking to you today. I'm able to walk around and play sports, and I have to make amends for what I did somehow, and hoping this is, I look for every opportunity I can.
The Veterans Dorm is a reentry program that gives inmates the support and resources they need to cope with life in and out of prison, so they won't return once they're released. There are more than 6,500 self-reported veterans in the Florida prison system.
We all try to treat each other with respect and use the values that we were taught while we were in the military to make this program as best as we can and make this dorm the best dorm on the compound. It's a great opportunity.
It's run like a military unit. Everybody has duties to perform and rules to follow, including no vulgarity or racial slurs.
We have very little management issues, very little discipline issues. It's a very prideful program. The guys that are in here are glad to be here and they enjoy it. They don't get really any special perks. There's no, special housing or, TV time or there's nothing, no special meals. It's just the opportunity to live together with men who have a common history.
The quad is proudly painted with patriotic murals and military mottos and insignias. This is the artwork of the first inmates to stay in this dorm when the program was started in 2011. The Santa Rosa Correctional Institution is one of 5 prisons in the state to house the Veterans Dorm program for men.
The classes that are offered, the classes that I'm starting to participate in, are providing me opportunities that I didn't have if I was just in a regular dorm with normal population.
The inmates can take classes for everything from basic ed and career training to managing family, finances, and mental health issues. They also learn what services and programs are available for vets.
Like I said, I want to improve while I'm here, spiritually, professionally, and even though I was in the military, I know being here, you take a couple steps back and there's going to be struggles, but I want to, negate some of those struggles by being prepared career-wise, financially, be a better dad, a better husband, and a better citizen when I get out.
Brian Robinson fought in Iraq and Afghanistan as a soldier in the U.S. Army. He's now serving a 3-year sentence for downloading child pornography. Finding a job will be one of his first priorities when he's released, but some employers won't hire a convicted felon.
Having to register as a sex offender when I get out, that's going to provide some significant struggles, but I want to take as many classes as I can while I'm in here and just do anything I can to succeed when I get out.
The State Department of Corrections is focusing more on reentry programs to cut down on recidivism. It costs more than $18,000 a year to house a Florida inmate. Officers believe helping people make their own way is more affordable and better for the community.
We get calls, we get letters from inmates that have gotten out and said, you saved our lives, you changed our lives. We're out now and we have this job and I'm with my family. They let us know that we've made a difference in their lives.
Correctional is a GED tutor in prison. Helping others helps him cope with his mistakes and face his future.
You have to live the life of service, which I wasn't living as much as I could have been before. I was proud of my service in the military, but spiritually I wasn't right where I needed to be. And here I'm able to really get right in that department, and helping other people is really the key for me, and that's what I try and do.
Since the Veterans Program started here at the Santa Rosa Correctional Institution, 58 inmates have completed it. Only 2 are back in prison. The DOC knows reentry programs like this are a success and they do plan to expand it, but there's no word on when.